Good afternoon and welcome back to Cross Action Racing. I'm Ian Rogers. Joining me on this lovely day is Todd McShane.
Happy to be here, Ian. Today is the day we learn who will face off against Blue Shy Guy and Yoshi in the finals.
That is correct, Todd. Very exciting. And it is in the name of that excitement that we welcome you back to the historic Mega Mario Mountain, home of the Mega Mario Mountain Speedway for the second semi-final round of the Mega Mario Mountain Tournament.
We have 4 extremely talented racers today, all driving different style karts. So it should get interesting.
Just like the quarterfinals, the race will consist of 4 laps. The racers will rotate starting positions for each lap. The winner of each lap will be awarded 4 points. 3 points will be awarded for second place. 2 points will be awarded for a third place finish and 1 point will be awarded for a fourth place finish. If a driver fails to cross the finish line, they will receive 0 points for that lap. At the end of 4 laps, the 2 drivers with the most points will move on to the finals.
Let's meet tonight's racers. First up we have Mario driving a standard kart for Team Good Guys Racing. Next we have Wario driving a bad wagon for Team Bad Guys Racing. Next we have Donkey Kong driving a sports coupe for Team Bad Guys Racing. And finally we have Koopa Troopa driving a circuit special for Team Good Guys Racing.
Let's head up to the top of the mountain for the start of lap 1. Koopa Troopa will start lap 1 in the pole position at the front of the inside lane. Mario will line up next to him at the front of the outside lane. Donkey Kong will start in the rear inside position. And Wario will start in the rear outside lane.
And they're off.
Out of the first turn is Koopa Troopa, then Donkey Kong taking the lead from the inside lane. Mario makes a move and takes the lead as they enter the open track, with Wario right on his tail. Wario trying to pass on the outside in turn 3 and Mario will hold him off. It's Mario, Wario, Koopa Troopa across the line and Donkey Kong has spun out in turn 3 and will not finish.
Let's take a closer look at the action in turn 3.
You can see Wario attempt to pass and get shut down.
And there is Donkey Kong entering the turn very loose and spinning 3 or 4 times before falling into the rocks.
After 1 lap Mario has 4 points. Wario has 3 points. Koopa Troopa has 2 points. And Donkey Kong has 0 points. The racers are ready for lap 2 back at the top of the mountain. Donkey Kong will move up to the front inside lane position for lap 2. Koopa Troopa will shift over to the front outside lane. Wario moves over to the rear inside lane. And Mario moves back to the rear outside lane.
And here we go.
Koopa Troopa comes out of turn 1 strong from the outside lane.
Oh, and Koopa Troopa crashes in turn 2, as does Mario and Wario.
With the other 3 racers stopped on the track in turn 2, it's smooth sailing for Donkey Kong around turn 3 and across the finish line.
Wow, what happened there? It almost looks like Koopa and Wario both hit ruts in the track. The track crew is going to have to take a look at turn 2 and see if they can get that fixed before the next lap.
Donkey Kong now has 4 points. Mario has 4 points. Wario has 3 points and Koopa Troopa has 2 points after the second lap.
Everybody is still in this race as anything could happen in the final 2 laps.
It looks like they have repaired the track in turn 2. Let's head back up to the top of the mountain for the start of lap 3. As we await the start of lap 3, Wario has now moved up to the top position in the front of the inside lane. Donkey Kong has moved over to the front of the outside lane. Mario is now in the rear inside lane position and Koopa Troopa is lined up behind Donkey Kong in the rear outside lane position.
And away they go.
Donkey Kong gaining speed out of turn 1.
And Koopa Troopa crashes again in turn 2, and Wario as well, but it looks like Wario and Mario were able to keep going.
And it will be another easy first place finish for Donkey Kong with Wario slowly gliding across the line in second. Mario is hung up on the rocks in turn 3 and Koopa Troopa never made it out of turn 2.
Let's take a look at what happened to Wario and Mario after the crash in turn 2.
It looks like both Koopa and Wario hit the same spots on the track again, but this time Mario pushed Wario through. And as they make their way through the open track and into turn 3, it looks like Mario just runs out of steam.
So Donkey Kong and Wario will finish first and second and Mario and Koopa Troopa will not finish.
Donkey Kong will add 4 points for a total of 8. Wario will add 3 points for a total of 6. Mario remains at 4 points and Koopa Troopa stays at 2 points after 3 laps.
This is still anyone's race assuming the track is actually fixed this time. For some reason only Donkey Kong seems to be able to make it through the treacherous turn 2.
Mario will get his turn in the number 1 position. Wario has moved over to the front outside lane position. Koopa Troopa is in the rear inside lane position. And Donkey Kong will start in the outside rear position.
Here we go.
Wario and Mario are keeping the pace at the front of each lane as they head for the troublesome turn 2. And all 4 racers are through with Wario building a lead. Into turn 3 it's Wario out front, then Donkey Kong, Mario, and Koopa Troopa. And that is the order they will cross the finish line.
Koopa Troopa made a last-minute push to pass Mario, but it just wasn't enough.
Donkey Kong will finish with 11 points. Wario will finish in second place with 10 points. Mario will finish with 6 points and Koopa Troopa comes in last with 3 points total.
Another great semi-final race and the Sports Scoop and Bad Wagon reign supreme today.
Donkey Kong and Wario will both be moving on to face Blue Shy Guy and Yoshi in the Mega Mario Mountain Tournament Finals. For all of us here at Cross Action Racing, I'm Ian Rogers and we will be right back here next week for the championship finals from high atop Mega Mario Mountain. We'll see you next time.